Hi, this is Molly, and I'm a librarian with Spokane County Library District. Today, I'm here to talk about Biography in Context, which is one of our digital resources, and specifically some activities or ideas you could do with Biography in Context. So first, Biography in Context is a collection of information about famous historical and contemporary figures. The primary purpose for this, what it's best at, is research. It's a really great resource for people who are doing research projects. If you are a parent or an educator looking for ideas to incorporate this into your classroom, at home, or in school, Biography in Context offers some great educator resources. Link to from the bottom here. I like this first link under resources. Takes us to some lesson plan ideas, projects, scavenger hunts. The scavenger hunts are pretty cool. So some of the ideas that get thrown around with this is if you have a middle school student or are teaching middle school, you can use this resource to have your kids create trading cards for famous historical figures. They can put their picture on the front and relevant information about their life, career, and accomplishments on the back. Sixth graders in Washington typically study world history, so one of the characters could be Constantine I, Emperor of Rome. He might come up. Seventh graders in Washington typically study Washington state history, so Marcus Whitman could be one of the trading cards. He helped found part of Washington. He was a missionary in Washington. And then eighth graders in Washington typically study U.S. history. So John Glenn, what was his impact on American history? For older students like high schoolers, this is a great resource if you want students to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast the lives and work of two or more figures. So here we have John Glenn. He's a famous astronaut for the US. How does he compare to Neil Armstrong? High school students could also pick a person and work to find one or two primary source documents related to them. This is great practice for students who will have to use this skill at some point in their academic career. So here, Neil Armstrong has a couple primary sources that they link to. Finally, if you want a student to dive a little deeper, you can have them ask the question, what does it mean to be an American hero? And they can justify the characteristics they choose with evidence from the life and work of the famous American they found here that they consider to be heroic. So these are just a couple ideas that can be used to implement Biography in Context in the home or school life for folks. Thanks for watching.